How y'all feeling? Hold on, let me grab my glasses. Oh, I've been knowing I can dream. All right. How y'all feeling this AM? Hopefully everybody doing good, feeling good, smelling good. Just good all over, okay? All right, so we're going to get these cards today for the AM reading. So we got the rethink, we got the crystal deck, okay? We got that what's the tea, and we gonna clarify it with this deck, okay? We're gonna clarify it with this deck. Also, we got the character, okay? We're gonna get the character of the person or persons you're dealing with. Okay, we're gonna get us some higher self messages. We're going to get into that NLP deck, okay? We take 3 out of this deck, and when we're done with them, we put them to the side until the deck is gone. Okay, we're going to get this deck that give us messages and numbers, okay? All right, and then we're going to get some what lies beneath, okay? Also, our Ascendium, okay? The Ascendium deck, all right? All right. We're going to put that over there. All right, let's get it. How y'all feeling? Hopefully everybody feeling good. Okay. All right. Let's get some rethink for the collective. What is going on for the collective? Give us some rethink for the collective, what they need to know. Or even rethink. All right. Give us some cards for the collective. Give us some truth, okay? Give us some truth. What does the collective need to hear right now to help them, rethink whatever's going on? All right. All right. Okay, what we got? All right, we have embracing vulnerability. Okay. Embracing vulnerability. All right. It says, welcoming the raw beauty of vulnerability. I fearlessly invite new experiences and connections into my life. With unwavering courage, I allow myself to be seen and heard, understanding that true connections blossom in the space of vulnerability. Okay? Somebody is feeling vulnerable, okay? I mean, it is what it is at this point, but go where you feel safe, okay? Go where you need that safe space to feel vulnerable. And if, you don't have that safe space, then alone is fine, okay? Because you're still never alone. The divine is with you. The universe has your back, okay? Your guides are with you. They're listening. They're seeing things that you're not seeing, and they like, hey, sometimes you gotta, know when to fold them, know when to hold them, and know when to run. Okay? All right. Next, we got the riches of the universe. The riches of the universe. It says, I trust in the abundant opportunities and resources the universe provides to support my goals. I confidently attract everything I need to thrive and succeed in life, okay? Yeah, we know it's coming, so we sit and we wait for what we know is coming, okay? We don't keep asking. Don't do that, okay? Just ask and know that it's coming, okay? Put that work in, too, towards the goal, all right? And then we got self-compassion. Self-compassion. It says, I extend boundless compassion and kindness towards myself, acknowledging that I am doing my best with the wisdom and resources available to me. Embracing self-acceptance. I foster an environment of love and understanding within my being, okay? Yes, we do. We love ourselves, okay? We give compassion to ourselves. We give that same empathy and, compassion to ourselves as we would give a good friend, okay? We do those things for ourselves, all right? And we know how to treat ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then we got gratitude for growth. Did you say thank you, thank you, thank you? Okay, 3 times before them feet hit the floor. If you didn't say it now, okay, it's okay. Say it now. Get into the repetition of doing that, okay? And watch how things change for you, all right? It says, gratitude for growth. With a heart brimming with gratitude, I cherish the inevitable growth and profound transformation that has blossomed from the tapestry of my past experiences. Each chapter, whether joyous or challenging, has gifted me with wisdom, resilience, and a profound appreciation for the journey of life. Okay? Accept what's going on, okay? And know that if it's bad, it will pass, okay? Things will not stay hard, okay? Unless you stay in those things, all right? So you know what's making your life hard. Get up out of that, okay? Don't accept that, okay? You can change your life, all right? With the change of your thoughts, all right? So sometimes that means you got to change environments, okay? Because if you got the same thing that's going on every day, just making you feel like that, it's time to change your environment, people, places, and things, okay? Because you know how that go. They'll still try to suck you in. But you know what you want, and you know what you have to do to get there, okay? Go for your goals. All right, next, we're going to get into this crystal deck, okay? What is going on in the crystal deck for the collective? I suppose we're getting some more crystals soon. Okay, I'm going to, freshen up my altar. All right, give us some crystals for the collective. What do they need that they don't have? Okay, give us some crystals for the collective for this AM. Okay, give us the truth. All right, give us some truth. What does the collective need that they don't have? All right, one for a shuffle. All right, what we got? We got obsidian. Big protector. Okay. Obsidian. It says what it is. Obsidian is a black volcanic glass. Before the internet, before AI, before kitten food delivering drones, like way back, early Homo sapiens were getting it done with obsidian tools. Capable of holding an extreme sharp edge, obsidian scalpels are used in surgeries today. Okay? It says, who needs it? Anyone looking to cut out negative people and patterns from their lives. Also, Scorpios, okay? Scorpio, get you some black obsidian, okay? Well, it just says obsidian, but black obsidian, okay? And it says, oh, where to put it? In your pocket, like a concealed weapon against bad vibes, okay? Keep it on you, all right? It says when to use it. When thinking positively seems out of the question. When dark forces are at work, dig in, arm yourself with obsidian, and throttle back, okay? It says get you some obsidian and protect your soul, all right? Protect your soul. Get you some black obsidian, guys. Okay, collective. All right, next we have a Shugnite. Shugite. Shugnite. Okay, that's don't say no damn Shugnite. It's Shungite. Why was I saying Shugnite? What's going on with Shugnite, y'all? Okay, karma. Okay, we're back. Okay, it says it's Shungite. Okay, that's how you sound it out. Shungite. Shungite. It says, all right, it says, shungite is a coal-like mineral, like carbon molecules called fullerness, okay? Or buckyballs, okay? What the hell? Piece of, what the? Never mind, guys. Never mind. Okay. It says, form in the shape of a tiny geodesic domes, like electroconductive, okay? And it's only found in Karelia, Russia, where local spas have taken advantage of the minerals, purifying powers, not waters, but it's most likely in the water, okay? Purifying powers for centuries, okay? Who needs it? Anybody looking to get honest with themselves, okay? And it says where to put it in your water bottle to create a shungite infused drinking water. Meditating with shungite can get the good vibes flowing through you like electricity through a neon sign that reads, yes, okay? It says when to use it. When it's time to reclaim your energy from wherever it's been and whomever's been using it, okay? All right, it says get you some shungite and get real with your truth, okay? It's time to get to work, y'all. All right. Peridot is next. Peridot. Peridot. It says what it is. Precious peridot, a chick type of olivine, is like the vitamin D of your crystal diet plan. The stone's sunny energy and candy lime hues promote a zest for life. The intensity of Paradox green shade comes from iron, a metal with an energy that gets things done, okay? Make sure y'all tapping that screen, loves. Okay, it says who needs it? Brooders, the lackadaisical, lackadaisical, anyone dreading those long winter nights. Okay, it says where to put it. Wherever you give chase to love, money, power, joy. It says when to use it. When you're not applying yourself. Success isn't something that success isn't something to be afraid of. You have permission to unashamedly go for it, okay? Power up with Peridot and enjoy the ride, okay? It says, get you some Peridot and magnetize your motivation, okay? Bring the motivation to you if you don't have any motivation, okay? Get you some Peridot and get to getting, all right? Okay, what we got next? Argonite. 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 Hello, welcome in, welcome in. It says what it is, like iron painted flowers forged by tiny hammers. Aragonite forms in geometric bursts called star clusters. It also occurs in the exoskeleton of stony corals and in the shells of most mollusks, okay? Protecting the squishy and fishy inside. Okay, it says who needs it? Anyone feeling out of alignment, in need of a major reset, okay? Who doesn't want a good reset, okay? Those are so great. All right, it says where to put it. Meditation cushion adjacent, okay, to the meditation cushion. Anywhere, you can put it anywhere. All right, it says when to use it. When it's time to retreat to your shell or step out of it. If you want to be square with the outside world, first you've got to get square with your inside world. Call on aragonite to help set a healthy, sustainable life, okay? All right, get you some aragonite and find your center, all right? Find what's going on so you can get to work and get balanced, all right? Get you some aragonite. All right, last up, we got emerald, okay? Emerald. Pretty, pretty. Okay, it says what it is. One of the four precious gemstones, emerald radiates with a wet, lush, verdant energy. Historically, emerald is associated with love, beauty, and sex. So if you're into any of that, you might want to associate yourself with this striated green gem, okay? Who needs it? Anesthesias, okay? Bohemians, Europeans, transcendents, okay? All right. It says where to put it. On a chain over your heart or on a ring at the base of your left thumb, perched atop the Venus mount, okay? That is the Venus mount, right on your left thumb, okay? Right here, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it says when to use it. When you've temporarily lost the courage to love and be loved. When you're in need of a total refresh, open your heart to limitless possibilities with emerald, okay? Get you some emerald and point your heart toward grace, okay? Get you some emerald, all right? And give your heart a reset, okay? You know? All right, so those were our crystals for today. If you didn't get that, you can always go to my YouTube page. It's always good, one word, okay? And you will find all of my readings. And all you have to do is look in the description box and it will give you all of my readings, okay? And that would be the date. All right, just look in the description box for the dates. All right, next we got what lies beneath. Okay, let's see what's going on for the collective. What is lying beneath for today, this AM? All right, give us some cards for what lies beneath. Okay, what is the hidden futures of the collective? What is going on for this AM? All right, give us some cards for this AM. What's going on this AM for the collective? Give us the truth, okay? Give us some truth. What's going on for the collective this AM? What do they need to know? What do they need to, you know, be aware of? All right, give us some cards for the collective. One full shuffle. All right. What we got? What we got? Somebody getting played and somebody want a divorce. Okay. Somebody is getting played. Yeah. It says manipulation, lies, and control. Okay. Somebody is getting played. Pulling them strings like Geppetto. Okay. Yeah. And somebody is getting a divorce, okay? They about to break the contract. They don't want to, you know, be in that situation anymore. They want to break the contract, okay? Yeah, because they was getting played, all right? Yeah, they was out here trying to fulfill a fantasy, okay? And they got played, okay? They got played. All right. And yeah, now they're falling apart. Yep. Yeah. Yep, they're falling apart. Okay. And it says already knowing the T. But you already know that. Okay. You already know that they was betraying you. Okay. You already know that they betrayed you or are trying to betray you. It says deceit, backstabbing, traitors, unworthy of trust. All right. Okay. So somebody getting played, all right? They falling apart. They falling into pieces, okay, about a divorce, okay? But you already know, okay, this person is getting a divorce or that this person was married or something to that effect, okay? Or that there's a contract that's about to get broken because, I mean, it's null and void. It's no longer serving its purpose, okay? Yeah, and somebody was fulfilling a fantasy and they betrayed you, okay? That's what happened. All right, or that's what's happening today, okay? So somebody want that divorce. They like, let's go get these papers filled out, okay? However they go in the process. Okay, so that's what's happening for today, guys. All right. All right. Yeah, somebody's insecure about the whole situation. Somebody doesn't know how to take this, okay? They could start going into a manic depression, okay? That person looks like they shouldn't even be back there, okay? What are you doing? All right. But they're insecure, okay? And that's something that they have to figure out within themselves, okay? Insecurities are not, you know, you got to have it, okay? You got to have security, okay? Self-esteem, all right? All right, let's get the character of the person or persons that the collective is dealing with, okay? Give us some cards for the character of the person or persons that is in the collective story for today, okay? All right, give us some cards for the collective for today. All right. What is the character of the person that the collective is dealing with, all right? Give us some cards, all right? Give us the truth, all right? What is going on for the collective for this AM and the people that they are dealing with, okay? Give us some cards for the collective. Give us the truth, all right? Okay, we got a fireman, a farmer, and an animal shaman, okay? Fireman, all right. It says bravest, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. And then we got farmer, cultivation, harvest, land, okay? And then we got animal shaman. It says animal spirit, spiritual leader, nature, okay? All right, the fireman, okay? Y'all be careful. It's some fires, okay? That look like a fire. You might be seeing a fireman today, okay, because of fire, all right? And it might be on somebody's land, okay? It look like a wheat field, okay? All right, and then we got the animal spirit, spiritual leader, nature, okay? Yeah, it's out in nature, okay? Keep your animals safe, all right? So, yeah, it look like you might be visited by the fireman, okay? Because of a fire that's about to occur. It look like a lot of land's gonna get scorched, okay? Maybe some animals might get a little hurt or something to that effect. But hopefully you can avoid this, okay? Keep everything, your electricity, you know, electrical wires, you know, safe so you don't have to have these things happen, okay? That's how we stop that, okay? But yeah, all right. And then we got spiritual leader, harvest, okay? Heroism, okay? I get up here every day to help see what's going on with you guys so everybody could be safe, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we got a musician, okay? A musician could be involved. It says composer of harmony, creation, passion, soulful sound, a celebration, okay? All right. So, you know, and then I keep hearing fireman, fireman. Who is that? Is that Jeezy? I don't know. Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, check on Jeezy, y'all. See, make sure Jeezy good, okay? Make sure he good. All right, and we gonna get this deck put back, all right? All right. Yeah, we got Knight at the bottom, okay? It says Keeper of Honor, Armor, Battle, Loyalty, okay? Hopefully Jeezy ain't in no battle, okay, for loyalty. None of his friends done betrayed him and shit. Hopefully that ain't happening. All right, Jeezy. I love you, man. Okay. All right, so let's get us some ascendium. We're going to get into this ascendium next. Then we're going to get the higher self deck, okay? And then we'll hit that NLP, okay? All right, that's the order we going to go in. Okay. All right, what is going on with our Ascendium deck? All right, give us some cards from the Ascendium deck for the collective. What do they need to hear? Okay, this AM. What do they need to hear this AM? All right. All right, give us some cards for the collective from the Ascendium deck. All right, give us some truth. Okay, whoa. Give us some truth. Oh, it's a lot coming out. Okay, collective need a lot. It's okay. All right, we got you. All right, give us some cards. Okay. All right. Knock that whole can down. If we was at a festival, we would have won a teddy bear. Okay. All right. Okay, what do we have? It says space clearing. Okay. Space clearing. It's time to clear your space, all right? It says, I bestow my surroundings, okay? Because we ain't saying that word, okay? I abundant my surroundings with cleansing light, clearing away all negativity and restoring energetic balance, okay? So it's time to clear the space that's, you know, no longer serving you. You need to get that space cleared out for the new, okay? This is the new year, okay? This is like the new year, rejuvenation, okay? Yeah, in this month, this is a rejuvenating month, okay? So, yeah, clear your space so you can bring in the good, the new, okay? And yeah, clear your mind also, okay? Your space could be your body, okay? Now it's talking about the mind. Clear your mind, all right? It says, I release mental clutter and welcome clarity. My thoughts are organized, aligned, and inspired, okay? Clear it, okay? Clear it so you can bring in the new, all right? The new thoughts, you know? Okay, it's time for clearing. This is a clear voice, okay? Yeah, you got to clear your voice, clear your mind, clear your body, okay? It says, my voice is strong. My words flow effortlessly. And my message is always understood, okay? I hope so. I hope y'all always understand what I'm talking about, okay? Because I'll be trying to make sure you can understand it. All right, clear space clearing, clearing the mind, clear the voice, okay? And it's for your divine counterpart, okay? It's time to get with your divine counterpart, okay? So you got to clear space, okay? Clear the clutter in your mind, in your body, your soul, all of that, okay? For a divine connection, you must clear that, all right? It says, I am magnetically aligned with my divine counterpart, creating a loving, supportive, and transformative union, okay? Yes, it's time for union with your divine counterpart. But of course, you have to clear away the negativity, the things that's been going on. Okay. And then we got divine luck. All right. Divine luck. Okay. It says the universe delights in abundant in bestowing abundance on me with extraordinary luck and golden opportunities, okay? The universe is trying to give you all these things, but you have to clear space, okay? You have to clear space for the new, okay? You got some old things going on. It's time to clear that, okay? Let go of the old, bring on the new, okay? That's what we want. All right. And then we got inner divinity, okay? Yeah, you gotta be equal to your divine counterpart, okay? That means you clearing away bull crap. Yeah, you letting things go, okay, that no longer serves you, okay? Especially if it's other parties, okay? That's the main thing you need to clear, because you can't come to a divine counterpart with baggage, meaning you still dealing with such and such or so and so, okay, in them. All right. Yeah. Okay. It says inner divinity. It says, I honor the divinity within me, recognizing my eternal nature beyond form and time. Okay, that's talking about your soul. Okay, it's talking about your soul. You know you got it, but you just can't see it. Okay, yeah, and then you get activated. Okay, activation on 10. Okay, it says, with every breath, I activate deeper levels of my higher self, unlocking my soul's infinite potential. Okay, you have infinite potential. You just got to clear it. Clear out all the bad things, all the things you've learned previously. Okay, it's time to clear those things away and be open for the new. All right. Next, we have true friendship. Okay. True friendship, not that fake shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It says, I attract true friends and allies on my journey, choosing to blend my energy with souls who amplify and uplift me. Okay. If your friend ain't uplifting you, that ain't your friend. Okay. But they ain't about to tell you no bullshit. They gonna tell you when you're wrong. Okay. They not gonna let you go out here and be looking stupid. They gonna tell you, but it's up to you to listen. Okay. It's up to you to listen. If you don't listen, then you can't say they ain't tell you. Okay? Because they told you. All right? And then you get that inevitable success. Okay? Inevitable success. All right. It says, I choose the goals that align with my deepest truth, and I achieve them with passion and joy. Okay. Yeah, you got inevitable success coming for you. Like, what? We definitely clearing shit out because we don't want no baggage, no bad energy to taint what we are building. Okay. And then we got clairvoyance. Oh, no. Claircognizance. Okay. Claircognizance, all right? Can you see it, all right? Okay, it says, I am attuned to limitless timelines beyond my current reality, allowing me to receive divine insight from the eternal, from the eternal now, okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You think these messages be coming out anywhere? No, they come from the divine. Okay. There's a connection. You need to tap in. All right. Everybody needs to tap into their true selves. Okay. Okay. Claircognizance. Okay. Claircognizance. All right. And then you find the right people. The right people gonna come at the right time. Okay, collective. The people you need to help uplift you, the people that will be true friends, okay? They will come, okay? Once you find yourself, once you find who you are and you show that on the outside, okay? You can be who you are on the inside, but if you're not showing it on the outside, then you're just faking, okay? Don't fake nothing, all right? Be you, the real you, okay? It says right people. My relationships are divinely orchestrated for mutual growth, ensuring that I always meet the right people at the right time. Like I said, okay? Yeah, the right people gonna come at the right time when you clear your mind, clear your space, okay? And get into that union with your divine counterpart. You guys will start meeting people that want to see you grow, okay? People that want to see you get to the next level, all right? And then we got light body. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, the light body. All right, collective. It says, my light body vibrates with pure love, anchoring the frequencies of ascension into the physical plane, okay? You don't gotta always die to ascend, okay? We go to new levels as we are on this planet, okay? And we keep going, okay, until we reach that light body ascension. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, that third eye, all the chakras align, and you just glowing, okay? I mean glowing. All right, collective, we not about to play with them. Okay, it's time to clear space Clear your mind, clear your voice, okay? Because your divine counterpart is waiting, okay? That they have done their job. It's time for you to do your job. All right. And then you'll get that divine luck, okay? And that inner divinity will be activated. All right. And you will find the true friendships that you seek. All right. Yeah, because inevitable success is here for you. Okay. And then you get that clairvoyance, your claircognizance. Yeah, all of that comes when it's supposed to, when you have cleared away the bad, anything that will taint what you got going on. Okay. Once you have cut things off, cut people off, okay? Cut situations off, all right? Yeah, and you have a true friend, okay? A true friend that's going to be there, okay? But they not going to let you sit in that bullshit, okay? You know that bullshit you be getting in. They not going to let you sit in that because they're a true friend and they know, okay? They know what you're going through. They know how you're feeling, okay? Because they know you, okay? A true friend know you. They ain't about to let you just go out there and look a fool, okay? All right. That was the Ascendium deck. And what we got at the bottom, it says breakthrough. Yeah, you about to have a breakthrough, collective. All right? You about to have a breakthrough and you will know. You gonna know, okay? You gonna feel lighter. You gonna feel like I don't give a damn what they thinking about, what they talking about, because I know me, okay? Once you know yourself and know what you're capable of, can't nobody stop that, all right? Nobody. Okay, it says, I cancel all habits, patterns, and programs that no longer serve my evolution, okay? It says across timelines, dimensions, and generations, okay? That's like past, present, and future. Stop playing with us, okay? Once you align with who you truly are, okay? Once you tap in, okay? Ain't no stopping you. They can't stop you, and that's what they don't want. They don't want you to align and get into self and know who the hell you is. Because then what? They can't control nothing. They don't control you if they can't, say do this and you do it. The hell? No. Collective. Let's go. It's time to awaken. Okay, it's time to activate your system. Okay, you have a solar system inside your own body, and once those planets align, those systems align also. Okay, it's time to tap in. All right, I don't want to see y'all left behind. People would be like, oh, they crazy. Oh, they don't know what they talking about. What? No. And we know what we talking about. They want you to think we crazy so you won't know what we talking about. Okay? All right. Give us some cards from the higher self deck. Okay? What your higher self want to tell you today, collective? All right. Let's get into it. All right. All right, give us the truth. What does our higher selves want to tell us today? Okay, collective? Because, of course, I'm in the collective, too. I'm in your energy, and I'm telling you what's going on, okay? And most likely, you're in my energy, too, okay? Hopefully, you're getting some good stuff, all right? All right, give us the truth. What is going on with the higher self for the collective for today? Give us some messages from our higher selves. What do they need to tell us? All right. Okay. What the higher selves want to tell us today? What we got? It says, you are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. Stop playing with us. I just told you, you got to tap in, loves. Once you tap in, ain't no stopping you, okay? I hear, ain't no stopping us now. We on the move, okay? You got it. All right. It says, look for signs. Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. Okay? You know you supposed to be something more than you are right now. And you know that this will come, okay? Because you have faith, all right? You've been promised something and you're waiting on it, okay? You got to clear everything first, okay? You got to get rid of the idea of what they taught you is real, okay? Because there's limitless possibilities once you tap in. Ain't no, what? Ain't no glass ceiling. Ain't no glass ceiling when you tap in, okay? Limitless possibilities. It says you have reached a new level in a new land to be discovered. There is something for you there. Okay? If you done moved from where you once was and you're here or you're there, wherever you are, collective, it's something there for you to learn, okay? It's something for you to tap into in that new environment, okay? Maybe you have tapped in since you got into this new environment or your new environment, however it's going for you, collective, all right? It says you have come back to the start to see what you missed before. Okay? Cornucopia, okay? It's the never-ending circle, all right? Yeah, you have come back to self, okay? You've come back. That's all I can tell you. Okay, you've tapped back in. That's how this is. And you remember that you're supposed to be here to do something. So, yeah, it's time to tap in so you can get fully back into that, okay? Yeah. It says there is a way if you are willing to change the way you see it. Once again, change your thoughts, change your world, okay? Anything is possible. We have limited possibilities. That's what they didn't teach you, okay? They didn't teach you that you got limited, okay? Unlimited possibilities, okay? You have unlimited possibilities, okay? Let me say that one more damn time, okay? You got that. But they don't want you to know that, okay? You have many layers of truth to discover, okay? Yeah. There's so much truth that they never taught you, that they aren't going to teach you. That's why we are truth seekers, okay? We're here to seek the truth, okay? For others that are blind, they probably still going to be blind because they just can't fathom it. They like, what? You did what? You made what? Yeah, well, whatever. That's the people that will stay asleep. And then, they just go on to that deep sleep, okay? It's an evolution, okay? And it's televised at this point, okay? We are here. We are televising the revolution. It's time to wake up, collective. It's time to be who you were meant to be, okay? It's time to tap in, all right? Tap in, all right? I want everybody to get to the other side. You know what I'm talking about? What we got? It says, reach for your dream knowing that it's already coming true. That's manifestation 101, okay? If you know anything about higher learning, okay? That is manifestation 101. You ask for it, you visualize it, and then you put action in and you just wait on it, okay? You don't say, oh, I don't know, it might not, but no. That's never the thing to say because you already know it's coming. You just wait on it, okay? And what we got, it says, storms may bring passion, but not peace, okay? You don't want no storms in your life, okay? No tower moments, okay? You know how to avoid these things when you're in your purpose, okay? These things will never touch you when you're in your purpose, all right? You here to do what you're supposed to do. That's when everything works out for you, all right? Okay? That's when it all works out, when you're doing what you're supposed to do, okay? All right, so we're going to get into the NLP deck, okay? We get 3 cards from here every day, every AM, also every midday, because I come back in the 12 o'clock hour, okay, for a midday reading. All right, and then we're going to get into that tea infused deck. We're going to clarify it with this deck, and then we're going to get them numbers, and then we out of here for the AM. Okay, collective? All right. Excuse me. All right, let's get our 3 cards from this NLP deck. What they got for us today. This deck is to train the mind to rethink, okay? To think about the things that, you have been taught. okay, and to vanquish those things because they're not true. All right, we're going to retrain your mind to bring the things forth that you want, okay, and stop, you know, self-sabotaging type thing, you know. All right. Okay, give us some cards from our NLP deck for today. Yes, give us the truth. Okay, we take one from the top. Yep, one from the bottom and one from the middle. All right, there we are. Then we're going to put this back. Okay, we'll come back to it in the midday. All right. Okay. All right, so what we got? We have symbols of transformation. Okay? Symbols of transformation. Okay? You have to train the mind to think differently about things that you've thought about things before. Okay? It's just a simple switch. Okay? It says symbols of transformation. Symbols can anchor resourceful states just like gestures or sounds. For example, imagine butterflies as an emblem of personal breakthrough. Feel yourself rising from old limitations as you visualize this symbol vividly in your mind. With practice, symbols can become neurological access points, okay? So say you symbolizing these butterflies as a new step, okay? A new accomplishment, okay? You symbolize those butterflies as that, and then you go back into your mind when you thinking, okay? They call it stinking thinking. When you're thinking negatively, you go back into your mind and you see those butterflies, and that transforms your mind to say, oh, hey, we just made a new success. We just had a new step. We just accomplished something, okay? And that will be like a treat for the mind, okay? You know how you give your dog some treats because he did good? Mm-hmm. Make that synapses in your mind and keep a mental picture of these butterflies that symbolizes success, okay? A new step, a new journey attained, okay? All right, hopefully you got what I'm putting down. If you didn't, go to my YouTube page. You can rewind it, okay, and listen to it again. Repetition is the best way to learn, okay? Consistency is the best way to learn. So once you retrain your mind to know these things, then yeah, you got it in the bag. I'm not saying it's going to be a overnight thing. It can be. It can be, okay? Next, we have shift the focus, okay? Shift the focus. Very beautiful card. The magnifying glass. Right. We focusing on the good, not the bad. Come on, y'all. It says, change how you feel about a situation by shifting the focus in your mental representation. Why the heck? Okay. It says, for example, if you're fixated on someone's criticism, imagine zooming out to include their supportive comments or kind gestures. Adjusting the focus broadens the perspective and reduces the emotional bias. Okay? Okay, a bias is something that you automatically think about something else or someone else, okay, without seeing the facts of the situation, without seeing that person as an individual. You already put them in a category. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so you need to shift the focus, okay? If somebody came to you like, yo, I don't like the way you be talking, or I don't like the whatever. Okay, I mean, that's their opinion. See, with me, I mean, I don't take things too literally that people tell me. You know what I'm saying? I analyze it. I figure out why. You know, why did this person say this to me? Okay, what did they have to gain from that? Okay, so I analyze everything like, oh, yeah, for real? All right, yeah. So shift your focus, okay? Don't look at everything so negatively, okay? That's what people been taught. Doom and gloom. You just don't know. If you know that shit gonna always work out for you, Why would you be worrying about shit not working out for you? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, collective, let's get our minds right. All right. Next, we have in the power zone. That's what I'm talking about. Get to that power zone, collective. It says in the power zone, stepping into your power means taking ownership of the things that are in your control, and only the things that's in your control, because that's where you have your power at. You have the power to say yes and no. You have the power to say, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. You have the power to change your mind, okay, at any time. All right. It says your thoughts, feelings, words, and behaviors. When you're in the power zone, you can handle challenges with clarity and mastery. Okay? When you accept the things that you cannot change, okay, and give them to the person who can, which is the divine God, okay, the universe. Yeah, you give it up, okay. If you can't change the situation, give it to God, okay. Give it to the divine, okay. Whoever your higher power is, give it to them and see how that works out. Once you accept that you can't control what's going on, you found your power, okay, and then you take steps with the things that you can control. All right. Okay, collective. Okay, that was our NLP deck for today. We're gonna put these over here because we don't put them back in the box. We're gonna get each and every last one of them. So we hit every last one of them, and then we gonna go back in and, you know, recycle it so everybody gets a card every day. Okay, we do it twice a day, so we get 6 cards a day. All right, really trying to speed up this process because, you know, time is of the essence. All right. Okay, because, you know, we on these people timeline and it is what it is. We need to wake up as many people as we can as soon as we can, okay? It's been a lot of damage done to the brains, to the minds, to the souls. You know, we trying to strip that bull crap away and bring on the new, okay? What's going on in the present, all right? So we can have a better future, all right? We want our kids to be self-sustainable once we are no longer around, okay? We want to give them the tools that they need to survive, all right? And most of us that's woke right now, nobody gave us that. We had to find that, okay? We are knowledge seekers. We had to go and find the truth, okay? Yeah, all right. Okay, give us some tea. What is going on with the collective today? Okay, give us some tea. What is going on for the collective for today? Give us the truth, okay? Give us the truth for the collective. What is going on with the tea for today for the collective? Give us some cards for the collective for today. One full shuffle. Okay. What I see? Digging dirt and moving on. Okay, somebody's digging dirt on someone and someone is moving on. Yeah. Okay. What else do we got? All right. It says dusting it off. Okay, somebody is dusting something off. Something they put on a shelf. I don't know. Okay, and then we got hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Okay, it says making it rain. Focus on the bag. Money is the mission. Okay, somebody is on their journey to get rich. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. And yeah, somebody wants you back. All right. Somebody wants you back. Next, we got no facts. Okay, somebody out here with no facts. All right. It says all vibes, no receipts, talking nonsense. Messy storyteller. Okay, there's a messy storyteller that's digging dirt on you, snooping for secrets, trying to expose you. Tables gonna turn. It say might turn, but they gonna turn. Okay, because if you trying to dig in my energy and find some bullshit, you ain't gonna find nothing but yours will be exposed. That's how that goes. Okay, if you in my energy, best believe I'm in yours too. Okay, and next we got reflecting. Okay, somebody is moving on thank you next, and reflecting, okay? It says too late for sorry. Regret never posted, okay? They never posted that apology, okay? Okay. Yeah, and then we got cyberbully. Okay, somebody is cyberbullying. Okay, somebody dusting something off. That looked like a plant. Okay, but either way, somebody is cyberbullying. Online attacks, hiding behind screens. Words can still wound. Okay, words can still hurt. All right, but we move past that, okay? We don't dwell on what other people have to say about us, because that doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter to us. You know why? Because we don't look for your validation, okay? We don't look for you to say, yeah, that's good, okay? No, we don't do that, okay? And somebody want to be a forcer. Somebody want to fight, okay? It says pushy energy crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means, okay? Somebody is trying to get what they want by any means, okay? They hustling, all right? Somebody hustling. The forcer is hustling, all right? And then we got threatening. Let's cover that up. We got threatening. Okay, somebody threatening you because they want you back. Oh, hell no. I mean, it's too late. Shit. Check on Justin, too, because, you know, shit be popping off, okay? Okay, and we got a stalker, all right? There's a stalker that ain't shit, all right? You know they ain't shit. They know they ain't shit, okay? But they stalking you. It says lurking online, still checking your stories. Obsession never left, okay? The obsession with you never left, okay? We're going to put that over there and put these over here, all right? And, you know, we do the top first, and then we clarify the bottom, all right? This is a small table, okay? But it's what we need, all right? So let us clarify these cards for the collective. What is going on for the collective for today? What is going on for the collective for today? All right. Give us some cards, all right? Give us some clarification for these cards, okay? Give us the truth. All right, what's going on with dirt digging, okay? Who is digging dirt, all right? What is going on with dirt? Ooh, digging for the collective, whoa, okay. All right, a lot just happened, okay? Somebody is digging for dirt. They might even start lying on you, love. Be careful, okay? People, if they can't find dirt, they'll start lying on you, okay? Trying to make some shit be what it is. No, hell no, okay? Give us some cards for dirt digging for the collective. One full shuffle. Hold on, y'all. Okay. One full shuffle. All right, what we got? All right. Did something else fall? Yeah. Hold on. All right. Yeah. Somebody want to communicate, travel to you, communication. They want to tell you what somebody was doing, digging dirt, okay? Or even lying, okay? Once they couldn't find no dirt, they went to lying, okay? And somebody want to apologize, okay? It says they want your forgiveness for what they was doing, okay? I'm hearing, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, okay? You've been nourishing yourself, you know, keeping out of bullshit, you know, just on your journey, you know, by yourself, okay? And somebody wants you to open your heart, okay? It says receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Somebody wants you to be vulnerable. Hell no, okay? What? No, okay? Yeah, because that's toxicity. They want you to need them, okay? No, no, thank you. If you can't do it out of whatever you got going on in your chest, that heart, okay, then no, no, thank you. Okay, and they in regret, okay? They're depressed, okay? Repression, all right? Yeah, it say one day. One day, someday, somewhere, another time, okay? Yeah, no, ain't no dirt. So what is you digging for? All right. Yeah, they think you got some dirty money, but you don't. Okay. They digging for to see what your financials look like. Mind your business. Okay. And now they running. Somebody running. Okay. Because they was playing mind games. And now they want only you. They want this union. Okay. They want the union. They like, no, I'm sorry. That was my friends. They did that. Okay. But you have a higher self activation and you know what's going on. Okay. You can see through the bullshit. You see what's happening to people. Okay. And yeah, karma's happening. Whether you're on the good side or the bad side, it doesn't matter. Karma still comes. Okay. Yeah. They was listening to them siren calls, them insatiable, situations. Okay. It's that sexual tactics, gaining attention. Okay. Lured. Okay. They feel lured. Okay. And now they withdrawn. Okay. They need to go to a secluded place, okay? Single, lonely, solitary, okay? Yeah, they feeling like they should have never tried to dig dirt on you, okay? Yeah, they feel like it was a mistake. They feel like what they was doing was a mistake and they sorry, okay? Because they trigger right now, disharmony, okay? Conflict, all right? They triggered right now, okay? And it says giving heart, showing love, caring actions, selfless gestures. They want that with you, okay? That's what's going on. They want you to give like you used to. They want you to care like you're used to. Okay, collective. Okay, but there's secrets that they still haven't told you. There's things that they still haven't told you about what's going on with them, okay? They afraid that you're gonna look at them different, okay? But as a friend or whoever you is to this person, it doesn't matter. That ain't my judgment is not for me, okay? I can't judge you and neither can you judge me, okay? Because there's only one judge, okay? Yeah. Somebody was having sneaky links. Okay, maybe that's the secrets. Okay, hidden lovers, low-key situationships, side piece. Okay, they want to keep that a secret, or that was the secret. Okay, but you already know, collective. Yeah, you forming solid foundations. You making your own foundation sturdy, okay? You like, man, listen, I'm good, okay? And that's divine timing. You need to trust divine timing when things are going on, when things are at play. Trust divine timing. They was out here with the booty calls, okay? Booty in the air, all right? Yeah, okay, and somebody is trolling, still digging for dirt. Okay, maybe it's the booty call that they was with is digging for dirt on you because they know that they don't want to be there anymore. Okay, they like, what? And they exhausted, okay? They exhausted from hiding this lies, that dishonesty, betrayal and shit. They exhausted, okay? It has exhausted them. Yeah, because you got limitless possibilities, okay? You're a free spirit. You do what you want, when you want, how you want, okay? That's how that's going, and they don't like that. Yeah, your stability. They don't like your stability. They dug and it's still stable, still sturdy. Like, what are you doing, okay? But hey, hey, okay. You moving on. Thank you next. Thank you next. Okay. They was digging for dirt. But they need to move on from that. Okay. What's going on with moving on for the collective? Give us some cards for moving on. Okay. What is going on for the collective for moving on? All right. Give us some cards for moving on. All right. Okay, yeah, they want to return. They want to move past that bullshit and return to you, okay? Second chance, opportunity, making amends, okay? They want to make amends with you, okay? They feel they have gone to their north node, okay? They feel they on your level, okay? And somebody about to spill some beans, okay? I think they afraid of somebody spilling them beans, okay? About a divine feminine and how she can do what she do, okay? Yeah, you are the yin to their yang, all right? Somebody about to tell the world, okay? And what's going on with dusting it off? What's going on with dusting it off, okay? Give us some cards for dusting it off. One full shuffle, okay? Give us some cards for dusting it off. I thought I saw something, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. Somebody dusting it off, okay? They want unity. They want that unity that they feel is a perfect fit for them, okay? They dusting something off, okay? Revisiting something, okay? Yeah, somebody had a curse on them. Somebody was using witchcraft on this person, and now they are awakened, okay? It is what it is, all right? You know, and it's tea time. People about to start talking about, oh, they was doing this, they was doing that. Gossiping, okay? Spreading rumors, trying to start drama. Yeah, because you are adulting now. Because you doing the things that you supposed to do, okay? It says mature effects, being responsible, keeping shit in check, okay? That's what you are doing, and they don't like that. They like the old you, okay? It could be some family that likes the old you where they were able to easily manipulate you and say things and you would react, okay? But now you got new beginnings, okay? You taking action on your new beginnings. You like, man, listen, this is my life, okay? And I'm about to live it, okay? That's how it should be, all right? Yeah, you found your inner light, okay? You found your inner light and you're not going back, okay? You're going to keep going, searching for the real you, okay? That's what I'm talking about, all right? And it's going to be an emotional storm because when you look into your life, okay? When you figure out what happened and why it happened, you're going to be upset, okay? You're going to be like, wow, word. Okay, and somebody has mixed signals, blocked emotions, okay? Don't block those emotions. Let them out, okay? Get with self and let all of that out because it's years of trauma, okay? It's years of things that never worked out, disappointment, whatever it is. You need to purge that and let it go, okay? Because like we said earlier, there is time for new. Things are renewing. Oh, shit. Things are renewing, okay? Things are coming in new, brand new beginnings, okay? That's what you want, okay? What's going on with hustling, making it rain, okay? Who about to be hustling and making it rain? Don't be out here trying to get a pack or nothing. Come on now. It's time to do adulting things, the responsible things. Start a business, okay? It's the same thing, same hustle. Just apply it in a different way, okay? Okay, what we got? All right, we got confessions, okay? Somebody that was hustling, making it rain, focused on the bag, okay? Money is the mission. About to give you a confession, okay? Unveiling, coming clean message. They about to send you a message about a dark feminine. This my dark feminine card, okay? Maybe they seen a dark feminine do something, okay? But guess what? Let her know her days are numbered, okay? You don't just do shit to a divine feminine when you a dark feminine. You might want to try to revert your life, okay? Because it's not going to be pretty what's about to happen to the dark feminine, okay? Yeah. Maybe she put you in separation with your yin to your yang, okay? We saw the divine feminine right there, okay? The dark feminine must be the hustling one. Okay, she out here hustling and shit. But hey, listen. To each his own. Just know that shit is not a longevity thing. You need to stop, okay? It's not gonna work, okay? And if you out here hexing and cursing, that's definitely coming back real quick, okay? We gonna talk about today in the next hour. Yeah, stop playing yourself, okay? And I'm giving you clarity, okay, for my collective. Don't be doing shit to my collective, okay? Spreading rumors and throwing hexes and curses. Don't you know it gotta go somewhere? And when it hit, you gonna be like, what has happened? Yeah, you did that to yourself, stupid. Yeah, in the distance. This person probably in the distance somewhere. Yeah, they wanted you separated from your divine masculine or your divine feminine. They didn't care. They just wanted what they wanted, okay? And they was asleep, okay? But your counterpart want a second chance, okay? They want to get back with you. They love you. Okay, now they figuring out they love you. Like, get out of here. No. What is different? Okay, what has changed? Okay. Avoidance and stalemate. Okay, they tired of that shit. They want that good karma. Okay, this is my good karma card. They want that justice. Okay, they want things to be balanced between you two. Okay, because they want you back. Okay. They can say what they want, but collective, if you ain't showing improving, we ain't trying to hear that shit. We don't want to hear nothing. Okay, what's going on with want you back? Give us some cards for want you back, okay? Why they want you back, okay? Why they want you back? Give us one for a shuffle, okay? It says they in pain. They want you back because they in pain. Apprehensive, afraid, cautious, okay? They feel they can't make it without you, okay? They in pain, collective, and they want growth by the summer, okay? They want to grow with you by the summer, okay? They tired of the distance, okay? They don't want no more time out. They want to be fully engulfed in you, okay? Yeah. Because you taking the high road. You like, man, listen, what does not serve me is not going with me, okay? I don't care what you're talking about. If your actions don't speak louder than them words, okay? We ain't trying to hear that. You unbothered, brushing it off, moving past that shit, okay? Yeah. And they in their thoughts over there isolating, okay? Contemplating and shit, okay, about abundance and gratitude, okay, in the present. They want to make this happen with you, okay, in the present, today, all right? Yeah, because somebody was using control tactics and keeping them in a certain space. Like, what are you doing? Get out of here, okay? Yeah, and they was flexing. It says showing off, prideful, conceited, flashy, and boastful. Okay, that has no place in a relationship. Okay, okay, yeah. They want the sun and the strength. They want to be empowered again, okay? You bring them empowerment. You speak life into this person or these people, okay? That's our job. Okay, that's what we do. We love y'all, okay? And then somebody got no facts, okay? They was digging for dirt. They ain't got no facts, okay? No receipts. Just talking nonsense, okay? What's going on with no facts for the collective? Give us some cards for no facts for the collective. One full shuffle, okay? Give us some cards. All right. What we got? No facts. They ain't got no facts. Yeah. The self-worth, okay? They don't feel they're worthy, okay? Yeah. Or they was expecting your self-worth to be down. Hell no, we think highly of ourselves. We love ourselves, okay? And they ain't got no facts about you not loving yourself, okay? And then you got chasing thrills, excitement, good times. They want you to be out here a floozy, oh, okay? Or a gigolo, okay? They don't want you to level up and find your higher self, okay? They don't want that activation to happen. But they in sorrow because it's happening anyway, okay? Somebody is sad, okay? It says loss, grief, depression, okay? Somebody is super sad right now. And somebody shook about what's about to happen, okay? How you spoke that out, okay? How shit going for them. Yeah, they got no facts, okay? But somebody wants you back. And somebody was hustling. Somebody was out here hustling. Okay, making it rain. Now they want to dust something off because they moving on. Okay, because there was no dirt. Okay, there was no dirt to find on you. Okay. All right, give us the next set of cards. All right. All right, we're going to put that over there. Okay, what we got? It says reflecting, cyberbullying, okay, forcer, threatening, stalker, and ain't shit, okay? All right, give us some cards for reflecting, okay? Who is reflecting? What's going on with reflecting for the collective? All right. Okay, they feel hopeless, okay? They reflecting, they feeling in a sunken place right now, but okay, you need to go through that. You need to see what you have done and, you know, go through that pain, that trauma, and clear it. Clear it, okay? Clear it out, okay? Sinking, despair, falling apart, all right? Because they feel guilty about sabotaging whatever they had. You know what I'm saying? Your relationship, their relationship, whatever is going on, okay? Because they was a spiritual narcissist, okay? They want to get off of that road, okay? They sitting there reflecting, legs folded, okay? All right. Yeah, they going through those memories of nostalgia. Okay, when what was once was. Okay. Yeah. And then you got, yeah, they was in their ego. That's usually what sabotages things. People thinking that they can do what they want, when they want, how they want, and they really can't. Okay, what's going on with cyberbullying? Who is cyberbullying? Okay, for the collective. Give us some cards for cyberbullying for the collective. All right. Yeah. You put up boundaries, okay, to these cyber bullies, okay? They can't get in, okay? They ain't got no ticket, all right? It says no, drawing the line, enough, okay? Enough is enough, because they was wearing a mask, okay? And now they tiptoeing. It says acting shady, sneaking around, avoiding getting caught, okay? Yeah, but you closed off to the idea. Okay, who cyberbullying who? Okay, don't be out here doing that, because it doesn't matter. You don't, we got peace. We stay peaceful inside and out. We don't care what you're doing, what you're saying. Okay, half of the time we don't even see that shit. It doesn't matter what you say, what you try to enforce on somebody else. Get out of here. Okay, what's going on with the forcer? Somebody crossing your boundaries, okay? What's going on with the forcer for the collective? Give us some cards for a forcer, all right? Okay, they thinking. The forcer is thinking now like, damn, I've been caught. Yeah, what the hell? Cyberbullying and doing all of that, throwing magic. Come on, you know you've been caught. Okay? Yeah, stop it. Okay? And it says they're a secret admirer anyway. Okay? So, yeah, that's a fan. Yeah, and they're being dishonest and deceptive. Okay, but and trying to use trickery, trying to force you into some shit. Okay, but you open to receive some good shit. You're not looking at what they got going on. It doesn't matter what they trying to force, because they can't force you to do anything, because you have free will, collective. You have not sold your soul. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, and now they want to threaten you. Okay, they tried to force you. Now they look like they got a bun. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Put a G in front of it. Okay, what's going on with threatening? Who the hell threatening? Okay, yeah, nobody, because who's that peeking in my window? Spow. Yeah, nobody now. Stop it. Okay. Yeah, it's probably a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, they about to be sadly, okay, sadly looking at things. Okay, things about to get stupid for them. Okay, they self-numbing. Okay, they numbing, they trying to soup theyself up to do some bullshit. Well, guess what? You gonna soup yourself right into where you need to be, okay? In jail somewhere, okay? Yeah, they self-medicating, drinking away problems, distracting with substances. Not one, but many, okay? While you out here celebrating your abundance and gifts. Yeah. Look at me and look at you. What the fuck? Okay? It's not adding up, okay? Yeah, you need to get on the right side, okay? Because on that wrong side, anything can happen to you, you know? Stop playing. Now they want to stalk you. And they still got that bun, son. Put the G in front of it, okay? Yeah, they still got it, but guess what? They about to get caught up, okay? Probably caught with it, all right? Because they trash. They trash. They need to use these damn condoms, being trashy. Okay? Yeah. They got transformation. Yeah, shit about to transform right in front of their damn eyes. They ain't even know. Okay? Yeah, Pluto coming through because of your glow up. They mad. They stalking you because of you glowing up. Like, what? Okay, make sure you tap the screen, guys, okay? If you're in there, tap the screen, all right? It says major transformation, drastic changes, self-improvement, okay? Okay, yeah, so the glow up is real, and they mad, okay, because they ain't shit. Yeah, what's going on for ain't shit for the collective? What is going on? We got one card for ain't shit, okay? It says chemistry, intense passion. Things are heating up, and they mad. Because things is heating up for you, okay? They ain't shit. They mad. Look how they kicking shit. Yeah. because things heating up for you. Okay, collective? Yeah, that's how that's going. They ain't shit. They a stalker. They threatening you, okay? But they tried to force something. It's not working, okay? They tried to cyberbully. Okay, that's not working because you reflecting, okay? You done went through the dark night of the soul and you ain't trying to hear nothing nobody got to say that ain't on your level. Okay, collective? You like, man, listen. Get up out of here. We ain't doing none of that. All right? That's what my collective said. We ain't doing none of that. All right. And yeah, they still threatening. Okay, keep threatening. You're going to jail, stupid. You're going to jail. Okay, you want to threaten people? You're going to jail. All right? Yeah, they got places for people like that. Okay? Yeah, that's how that goes. Okay, and now we going to get those numbers. And we out of here for this AM. Okay? We are out of here for the AM. All right, let's get these numbers for the collective so they could get some money. Okay, we also get messages. This is going to top this reading off. And yeah, we gonna keep it moving. Okay, this card wanted to be out there, so it's out there. All right, give us some cards, some numbers, some messages for the collective for this AM. Okay, give us the truth. What does the collective need to get some money? Okay, what messages does the collective need? Okay, to get some money. All right, one full shuffle. That's what we got. All right, the first one is a 2. Okay, a 2 is somebody making a choice. Okay, somebody got the world in their hand. Okay, and they making a choice. They are leaving behind what no longer serves them. Okay, it says believe in your personal power. Okay, and get to moving, get to doing what you know you can do. Okay, and then we got a 5. It says King of Swords, okay? This is the King of Swords. It says, think things through from all perspectives, okay? From all situations, what might work, what might not work. Do that in your head until you get a proper solution to the problems that you are facing, okay? And then we got a 7. It says, look back on what you have achieved and set new goals, okay? Yeah, keep going. Always keep going. You know what I'm talking about? You don't stop. Stop for what? This is just the beginning, loves. We're going to get the bottom of the deck, okay? It's a strength card. It says you don't know your own strength until it's tested, okay? You don't know what you can do until somebody tests you, okay? So don't test us. Don't test us. Because you're going to have a bad outcome. We don't play like that. Don't threaten nobody. Don't be lying on nobody. Mind your damn business, okay? If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say shit at all about the collective. Because it gets real sticky, okay? Shit get real sticky when you go to talking about the collective and lying on the collective. Yeah, because God don't play about us. The divine don't play about us. And it's been proven. It's a proven fact. You know what I'm talking about? If you look back, you will see, okay? So the numbers for today is 2, 5, 7, 8. Okay? That's what we got, a 4-way. You can chop that into a 3-way, however you want to do it, okay? But those are the numbers, 2, 5, 7, 8. All right? All right. Well, that was our collective reading for this AM. Hopefully everybody good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they about to go into that tower, okay? Playing with the collective. It says always expect the unexpected. Yeah. They ain't know. Okay, they ain't know that shit could get sticky. You know, shit. People need to mind their damn business, okay? Stay in their lane. Because you speeding in somebody else's lane, you gonna get clipped. Boop. Boop. Yeah. Fishtail. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be careful and be you, you know, because it's only one you. I love y'all. Y'all do good. All right. And I'll be back at the 12 o'clock hour, okay? I love y'all. Be good. Be careful. And be you. Always be you. All right, loves. We done went over time, okay? But that's okay. The message had to be given, so here we are. All right. What's going on? It says, I want always back. LOL. What? Who the hell is that? You don't know me, B. Okay. Hello, Marissa. How are you? And Douglas, how are you? Okay. Who is that? Cabrig. I don't even know what that means. But yeah. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be careful. And y'all be you. Okay? Because it's only one you and they can't replicate you. So do you. You know what I'm saying? All right. Love y'all. See y'all at the 12 o'clock hour. I'll be back for the midday. All right? Peace.